CMMC is not dead. I want to address the major CMMC announcement that came out from the Department of War, because I'm hearing two very different reactions from defense contractors. On one side, there's fear and uncertainty. On the other side, there's celebration for people who believe CMMC is dead. Let me be very clear. CMMC is not dead. What the government has suspended is the transition to Phase 2 requirements in department solicitations and contracts while it conducts a 60-day review. It has not terminated the CMMC program, rescinded the CMMC rule, or ordered C3PAOs to stop conducting certification assessments. C3PAO assessments are still happening, and prime contractors may require them from their subcontractors. Phase 1 self-assessment requirements remain in place. NIST SP 800-171 Revision 2 remains the security standard being enforced during this review. Your SPRS or your SPURS score still needs to be accurate and defensible. If your contracts require your company to process, store, or transmit controlled unclassified information, your responsibility to protect that information under the DFARS has not disappeared. The obligation is based on your contracts, related clauses, and the systems handling the information, not simply how much CUI you process. So please, do not interpret this announcement as permission to stop working on cybersecurity. What I believe the government is saying is we understand the current approach has created significant financial and administrative burden. We understand that small and mid-sized businesses are being forced to choose between funding their operations and funding compliance. And we do not want innovative companies pushed out of the defense industrial base. But the government is also saying you have access to some of the most sensitive information in the world. The cyber threat is real, and you still have responsibility to protect that information. Both of those things can be true. Cybersecurity is necessary, but the path toward achieving it must be realistic, scalable, and affordable for small businesses. This is why this announcement should not create panic, and it should not create complacency. It should create an opportunity to correct your environment, an opportunity to validate your SPURS score is truthful and supported by evidence. We have a recent case of the defense also holding a contractor responsible contractually and financially through the legal process for not reporting their SPURS score and their cybersecurity position accurately. This is an opportunity to determine where CUI actually enters your organization, where it is stored, who has access to it, and whether your systems are adequately protecting it, and an opportunity to build a stronger cybersecurity program without racing toward a certification deadline that is under review. The department has also announced that it wants feedback from the DIB through a public request for information. You guys have responded to RFIs before. Small business owners need to participate. If the cost of CMMC has affected your ability to hire, pursue contracts, invest in equipment, or grow your company, explain that. If documentation requirements are overwhelming, explain that. If you believe the requirements should better account for the amount, type, and sensitivity of the CUI your company handles, explain that. If you need grants, tax incentives, contract reimbursements, shared services, approved enclaves, or other mechanisms to help pay for cybersecurity, explain that. But respond from a position of responsibility. The message should not be, we do not want cybersecurity. We all know that that is not reality. We all know that cybersecurity and how we engage there are more bad actors out than ever before. The message should be, we understand why cybersecurity is necessary. We want to protect the information entrusted to us. We need a practical, affordable pathway that allows small businesses to remain in the defense supply chain. My recommendation to every government contractor is simple. Do not stop. Continue improving your cybersecurity. Continue working through your NIST SP 800-171 requirements. Validate your SPURS score. Understand your contracts and your data. Use the additional time strategically. And most importantly, make your voice heard during the government's review. This may be one of the best opportunities the small business community has to influence the future of CMMC. The goal should not be to eliminate cybersecurity. The goal should be to build a program that protects national security and our warfighters without eliminating small and mid-sized businesses that support it. CMMC is changing. It is not dead. And the companies that use this time wisely will be in the strongest position for whatever comes.